keep that zombie if you've got one.
Yep.
Zombie died.
Okay. What were we talking about?
I was just mentioning about how much expansion would you get?
Well, what I was gonna add to that was, whenever Treyarch does their little like David Vanderhaar's Jesus videos, where they show all these, they show like, oh, look at this guy using Radiant in the corner, he's working on a map. They use the mod tools. They use the same tools they give us to make the all the maps and stuff. And so it really, other than cleaning it up by removing stuff that we shouldn't have access to, it really doesn't take much extra effort on their part to give us tools. It really doesn't, because they have to make the tools themselves so that they can make their own maps. So it's really just the fact that they're not allowed or they choose not to do it.
Yeah, because again, harking back to it, I remember, I think I read somewhere that it was like Infinity Ward didn't want them to or something because the tools belong to them. If you do look up a list of what engine was used for most of the games, I'm pretty sure it is just all Infinity Ward engine for each one, so I don't know if it's they own sole rights to it or it's Activision's, or I'm not sure how the deal works with that. Alright, cool. Right, Trem is absolutely point throwing it up again.
I don't know, man. He's just really good at fucking point horn. He did every game we played the first night. He was just point horning it up like a motherfucker, man. You throw him.
If we play gun game or arcade mode, I'll be power up pouring too.
Oh, gun game, I do actually quite enjoy that now. I'm kind of traditionalist in that sense as well. I don't like playing any other modes than survival, but sometimes I play them and try them, and yeah, the more I play gun game, the more I enjoy it.
When we put in that classic mode, we were like, there's gonna be people that aren't gonna like what we're adding. There's people that are hardcore classic zombie players. They're not gonna want any of this new stuff, and we don't want to limit how many maps can have this mod, by like deleting classic mode from the experience of the map. So we try to just preserve that as much as possible, so that any map could theoretically have the mod on it, even if people didn't want to play the mod.
So, another question I was going to ask as well. I'm not really bothered personally about this one myself, but the Zap guns, did you ever try to put them in the mod, or did you just decide that you didn't want to use them?
Well, it would have been pointless to try and put them in before we had a Kimbo, and we could try it now, but we haven't yet. No.
Right? Is it possible that you may consider it, or is it like?
We're totally out of effects room, and those are pretty effects heavy, so probably not.
Yeah, because that's the next question I was going to ask. If you said possibly, I was going to say, would the effect for the zombies all blotating, would that be possible?
That would be hard. We'd have to animate that ourselves, and that'd be a pretty hard effect to recreate.
Cool. Because I'm not overly fussed about them, but I saw Pieman had put them in his map, the Christmas one, which I think was not so much a map, more just like a test map to show off the features. And he actually did a semi-decent job. I can't remember if they were fine or not. I don't think they were.
Yeah, they were.
No, were they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
The one they weren't playing. I remember seeing a video of them. They weren't playing the fire animations, and the effects were only coming from the center of the screen or something like that.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm
they
getting
were.
tired there, guys. Sorry.
Right. See, the animation though was surprisingly okay in them. But yeah, it's one of those weapons I'm not particularly bothered about because I wasn't the biggest fan of the.
Oh, I'm gonna get down. Always after I buy my perks.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, we can go ahead and just, we'll sum it up.
Oh, we could just sit in the lobby if you guys had any more last minute questions.
Yep, we'll sum it up that way. As far as the map, guys, it was made by Grantdaddy. Wanted to give a special shout out because we usually do the videos in regards to the map and what we thought about the map, and we usually talk about the map throughout the game. But the last 2 games we've had special guests joining us. Thanks again to Axel from the last set of videos that has joined us, and now Trem. It's been a pleasure, and we hope to have some future guests in the lineup for you guys later. Continuing on though with the mod. Everybody's big approximation is the release date, but Death had a question before we answer that last big question.
It was pretty much.
Alright, so
do you have any rough
approximate
I don't mean an
estimation?
ETA as in like a week,
You don't want an exact time, like
no, but I mean, are you talking
12:05
February?
a.m.
Are
on
you talking March?
I know I know you probably have to debate it over with the group before you actually give an official release date.
Well,
I know it. How is it going to work as far as releasing it? You said something about a pre-beta to the people that are first that donated, but there's a lot of people that donated too. So,
well, as far as the release, like beta release time, I'm not going to speak about. I don't know how many bugs are going to be found in the beta, and I don't know how long it's going to be how long it's going to take to get those fixed. But as far as getting the beta released, I can say that we're looking at weeks instead of months for that. So that's coming up soon. As far you just mentioned the donors, we do. We really appreciate anybody who's willing to donate to the site. We use that directly for paying for our servers and paying for any custom models that we need, although with a modeler that we have, Sage 1, we really don't need to do that anymore. So it mainly just pipes directly into server costs. So that's really appreciated. And as a little reward, we give you a custom status. You get access to a special section of the forum where we post sneak peeks to features that we may not do videos of or otherwise announce to the public. I've been doing a couple of those over the last month. And also in that section, we post betas to upcoming maps, so donors get first access to any betas that we release.
I didn't know
sometimes
about that
we don't
exactly.
do public betas, so it's not like you have to donate to get into a beta, but that's your best chance.
Yep. So I think that's a really good idea though, for as far as the beta. Let the people that donate get in dibs first for testing. But at the same time, not everybody likes to donate, and they just like to play zombies, or they don't have the money to do it. So it's really a balance of both. So definitely within weeks. So that means we're in January, so no later than probably the end of February. You would say probably.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. I've been knocking out bugs for the past week, and I've pretty much knocked out all the bugs that we know of, from our testing. So I'm just right now working on finishing up features that haven't quite been finished. Like I'm finishing up some of the elemental stuff, finishing up some Brutus stuff I was working on today. I changed the way he spawns into the maps. He no longer rises out of the ground or spawns behind a window. He spawns directly into the map now, right in your face. So I'm working on stuff like that and polishing up the existing features. We're still working on finishing up Akimbo, so that's what we're looking at.
Alrighty. So we got a release date. We got all that approximately out, and I'm pretty sure that I got all my questions answered. And for as far as the UGX mod, and like I said, guys, we did talk in regards to we usually do reviews. I don't know if you're aware of our purpose in the custom scene. Like I said, we go around, we play the best of what we think is in the custom scene, and we advertise it off to the community, not for views or subs, but for more or less, we like to show our gaming content and show what we think is the best in the scene and give a little bit of a review. Although mappers sometimes will get on us saying, hey, don't do this for free. We understand that. We just do it because there are poor maps and there are bad maps, and we want the good mappers to keep continuing it so that it keeps a good liveliness, because you don't want somebody that's like, oh, I want to get famous off this doing it, So
I mean, the community's pretty perceptive on people that are just in it just in it to be an asshole, or just in it to make everybody feel like they're the best of the best or something, and that's not really what it's about. And if you act like that, the community's gonna throw you up. So
exactly.
Yeah, pretty passionate community.
So as far as
aside from the unlockables, the things that you've got, Do you have any like surprise things in the map that you're not going to tell anybody, or the mod that you're not going to tell anyone about? Yeah,
we do.
right, cool.
Alright, so as far as
outside of
Grantdaddy's
the-
map here, guys, I think we summed up everything on the UGX mod 1.1 standalone. As far as Grantdaddy's map here, guys, it's an excellent map. I like the train system, like I unlock everything, and you have to unlock a certain area, but it's like sort of a puzzle in each area to figure out how to unlock the next door. What do you guys think of Grantdaddy's map here?
Yeah, it's
Good map.
awesome. It would have been nice if you didn't go down and ruin it for us all, Thomas, but you know, nothing ever changes.
NOB.
I love this map personally. It's one of my favorite maps to come out in the last like 6 months to a year, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I just really love the way it plays, and I love the way you can progress through it, and that it's not all about points.
Yeah.
Even though you point whore. Not about points. If you didn't have that many points, you probably wouldn't say anything else other than fuck this map.
No,
I
it's
have
an
a
awesome map.
question.
It's a great map. It's a great map. Grantdaddy, we're hoping to have him in pretty soon too into the stream, and we'll talk about his maps and his upcoming map fuel. And Trem, it's been a pleasure. Thanks again for joining us on the co-anchor. And also, as courteous towards you, I have made a donation of $15 to your site, and hopefully that helps pay for any expenditures that you guys well deserve.
That's very kind of you. Thank you for donating. Yeah.
Fuck off, their death. I see you laughing your ass over there.
Yeah, man.
Treminaor, I have one question.
And your lunch money there, yeah.
What's
What?
that, Alex?
Give him my lunch
You
money.
just mentioned there's some surprises in the mod.
Yeah.
Did you have to lie to any of the questions we asked today to cover up the surprises?
Let me think back a minute here. I definitely
you
avoided
lie
some
to us?
stuff. I don't think I outright lied, no.
Did you lie? That's terrible. So basically, what could be the case is then the whole interview was just a lie, a masquerade. None of it was true.
Yeah, the mod's
Everything,
never going to come
everything
out.
you said wasn't coming is coming.
Alright, so that's going to conclude up the video, guys. This will be split up into parts. It's been a pleasure, and we hope to bring you in for just a normal game to play. We just more or less brought you an interview about the mod and upcoming, and your guys' progression with that, and how big of a success it should be. And like me and Des said, I hope you enjoyed our lengthy review, and I did take the feedback on all that review that we did. And we are going to revisit it after it's released and give a proper analysis of the mod.
Sometime in November.
One thing I do want to tack on at the end of this is that the beta testers will have permission to do recordings of the beta, so once you get a hold of the beta map, you guys can record that and give your impressions on that as well.
Okay.
Nice.
That works.
Awesome.
That works
Look
with us.
forward
But the
You
mod
got to
isn't
make sure you
coming
send
out,
it to us
so-
right away, because I'm not pretty good at getting to the site to check sometimes. I have to have these guys tell me something's out. Because I'm always busy on Xbox or live streaming.
Being a noob.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna end this. It's been a pleasure. Thanks again for joining us. Thanks again, Zen, and thanks again, Timelordalex. This is gonna conclude the stream.